2016, the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, hereinafter TDFPS, the agency, and or the department, received a referral alleging physical abuse of 8-month-old child Caden Lee Whitfield by, not his mother, but by, his father, Ronald Dwayne Whitfield. It is not being sworn to, under the pains and penalty of perjury, see Titles 18 U.S.C. Section 1621 and 28 U.S.C. Section 1746, but just simply alleged, by some not-identified or anonymous caller, that on May 6, 2017, Mother Brenda Charles Whitfield, arrived at the Memorial Hermann Hospital in the Texas Medical Center, complaining of tooth pain and told staff that she was having significant mental health issues, including hearing voices that were telling her to kill herself. MS. Charles has been diagnosed with having mental health issues, which are medically known as schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. She was very compliant, open, and concerned, but, as can be expected, once Ronald Dwayne Whitfield arrived at the hospital, see video link attached, and luckily he created it, and it is the proof of what actually happened in this hospital, contrary to what this anonymous caller alleged had in the present referral/allegation, and you do not hear in video. The two parents got into a verbal altercation with one another, although Miss Charles told Mr. Whitfield that if child Caden Lee Whitfield got removed from her, the same mother, allegedly, was having these significant mental health issues of hearing voices that were telling her to kill herself. But here she is seen extremely worried about CPS, that is, having or showing a cautious distrust of someone, for she clearly is in a mother-protective, psychotic mental state. Indeed, Miss Charles told Mr. Whitfield that if her baby G.O.T. removed from her, she was going to fuck you up, bro. Mr. Whitfield stated that the mother did not need any help. Mr. Whitfield reportedly has a negative effect on the mother, and he is also not putting Caden's safety first. The father and his physically abused son had to be escorted off of the property by our security due to the physical abuse by him to his son, which abuse we did not tolerate, as well as his yelling and screaming at hospital staff that mother was being held by us against her will. Mr. Whitfield stated that he was a lawyer, and that he knew the President of the United States of America. While the father was screaming and ranting at son, he was observed holding Caden incorrectly under his arms. He was instructed to place Caden in the car seat before he dropped the child, and he did, but, as can be expected, he did not strap, see video, the child in the car seat. He then had a fit because, as we see him in the video, he picked up the car seat with Caden still seated therein and unstrapped, and began, like a madman, swinging Caden in it around with one strong hand, and with his other free hand, we are told in court, he was recording us, thus threatening to get us all fired, while still both yelling and screaming at us. There are, suddenly, concerns we later started having about the child abuser's mental health. He assessed in front of us for himself of his wife's mental health status, and thereafter is when he had the nerve to put us on notice that we, 1, committed healthcare fraud, 2, kidnapped his wife, and 3, that he now was going to report us to the FBI and local law enforcement. Also probably for allowing him to leave in the first place after abusing his child and did nothing. There are also concerns about the father not being supportive of the mother's mental health issues. There are immediate concerns for the child's well-being, since we had our own security to escort abused son off the property with his abuser father, since leaving the hospital, because he was very upset and erratic, as well as having no regards, as to how he was hold, ing, and caring for the child while he was in the hospital. Profit, you ought, G-E-T to the bottom of phrase of bottom one. Find an explanation for a mystery, why my wife cannot freely leave. He hopes to get to the bottom of the scam synonyms, origin, cause, root, source, basis, foundation. Here, contrary to our false report, we are the people that committed physical child abuse. The video, the proof, itself exonerated us and never were allowed by former Judge John F. Phillips in to show in court, and also to get in would record for any appellate review before a higher court, in case due process would be abused by Judge Phillips, thus unlawfully denied to us, thereby clearly and convincingly showing and explaining, finally, our side of the same story that had been freely told by CPS in court. thus showing our world's last prophet at work. Transcript. Follow along using the transcript. Show transcript, show less. 0 comments. Sort by. Add a comment. Unlisted. 1/248. Play button. Luke 8 verse 53. And they laughed him to scorn, knowing that she...
And I understand. Well, I understand that.
It's kind of like evaluation time.
Yes, but like I just for the record, because they wouldn't. I asked her, "Are you feeling suicidal?" Her answer was no. Do you want to harm yourself? Her answer was no. Do you want to harm anyone else? Her answer was no. Do you feel suicidal? Her answer was no. Therefore, under Texas law, they have no legal basis for detaining her. So under Texas law, Texas Penal Code, they are kidnapping her. They may not want to see it that way, but this is a corporation. This is a corporation operating under the name of Herman Hospital. I'm not, no, I understand. I know you can't. I understand. That's fine. So I got they call it evidence, I call it proof. So thank you. I didn't mean to. Okay, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Y'all have a. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. I sure will. Thank you. All right. Good officers. All right. Yes, sir.
Has a policy.
Their policy don't overrule state law. Yep. We're not state law.
No.
Okay. Okay, what's wrong? Now that's gonna happen. What's wrong? What's wrong, please? What's wrong? Yes, ma'am. Tomorrow, she's in there. Come on. Okay, come on. Well, you shouldn't have been whatever you. He wants to talk to me. He wants to talk to me. Come on. First sister. You making a threat.
Let's go.
Okay. Yes, come on,
I'm
sir.
concerned about that kid right now.
Okay.